Hello guys, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome back. So guys, from this particular session onwards, we are going to start with our RBWM subject. Okay, so RBWM, now the strategy is basically we'll be doing a module wise concept as well as module wise unit wise discussion itself. Okay, chalo. So guys, see. There are some areas which will give you homework kind of. You go through that particular one. Okay. So banking, if it comes to the retail banking, it generally part of the retail. So sorry, individual banking, and we have masses, two type of product, and another one is classes. Okay. Masses where we are serving a single product to multiple आपका consumers like saving accounts, आपका FD, RD and all, and then आपका comes to the classes where we are serving our product some specific group of peoples and all, and accordingly we are designing that particular one. Okay, so majorly it is something around the peoples based on the classification we generally do on the basis of your आपका income groups and all. ठीक है, so that generally comes under this particular one. ठीक है, हाँ, this will be like for what we will do, Paul sir, what we will do, one is concept class followed by MCQ. ठीक है, so today this is our very first session. So today we are going to discuss all important concepts of your module A, then followed by आपका your MCQs. MCQs means tomorrow morning we'll be doing MCQs. ठीक है, so then आपका module B, then आपका MCQs, आपका module C, MCQs. So this is the sequence we are going to face, because I do not want to take any chance, because there are so many people, those who need 10 marks, 12 marks and all. Okay, so we will do a comprehensive study. Along with that, I'll provide you mock and other areas, module mock, full mock. Okay, one full mock I'll share just after this session. I need at least 25 to 30 minutes to create that particular one. Then just after that, I'll be sharing that particular one also. All right, guys, chalo. So you can watch and record it also. You can, but my recommendations to all of you is, एक बार जरूर आपका वीडियो को गो थ्रू कीजिएगा, या आपका इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद द पीडीएफ थिंग्स आल्सो, आई विल बी अपलोडिंग ऑल पीडीएफ ऑन पीडीएफ आपका एप्लीकेशन इटसेल्फ. सो एप्लीकेशन में इसलिए करता हूं क्योंकि टेलीग्राम में व्हाट इशू आई फेस की इफ आई शेयर देयर, सो पीपल ज्वाइन देन दे आस्क. ठीक है, सो बार बार सेंड करना पड़ता है, समटाइम आई मिस द टेलीग्राम चैट एंड ऑल. ठीक है, तो वो गड़बड़ हो जाता है. तो एप्लीकेशन, दैट्स व्हाई. एंड द अदर बेनिफिट, यू विल गेट एक्सेस टू मॉक और अदर जो अर्लियर कंटेंट है वो भी आपका. ठीक है, सो yes, Pooja, definitely yes. Okay. So guys, if it comes, see how you will face the question. There will be a question something like this. Okay. So they are going to ask like, what is retail banking? Then this is the areas. These are the areas which will be get tested in your examinations. Okay. So when it comes to the retail banking, so it offer product and services to individual customer, and bank raise resources primarily from retail depositors and focus on lending to the large number of customers with low ticket size. Usually we have two type of classification in case of retail banking. One is masses, another one is classes. Okay, so masses is something like, let's say we have fixed deposit, current saving accounts, mortgage loans, personal home loan, auto loan, education credit. So these are the products which we generally offer to the our individual customers. Okay? So bank have become one-stop hubs for the financial need. Deposit mobilization and lending are core banking functions. Retail banking initially target the common masses, not the HNIs, but now retail banking offer both liability and आपका asset side product. Investment of saving leads to economic growth and all. So what are the features? Like they can ask you 1 marks question based on this particular one. What are the features of retail banking? So now the statements will be designed based on these particular one. Okay, so if you revise these particular things, they are definitely going to help you out. Okay, so retail banking आपका again same things with other points and all. Okay, so retail banking is not for institutional investors or large volume customers. It generally target to individual and all. Okay, the complex version still reflect the fact that retail banking offer a diverse product suite across liabilities, asset, digital platform serve multiple customer segment. Okay. Retail banking use both physical and virtual channels of the service for the service delivery. A large customer base ensure risk is spread out. High customer loyalty allow bank to cross-sell products. With small loan size, credit risk is well diversified. Okay? So again, these are some features of your retail banking. So now how you are going to face question, if you'll read your book also, and if you'll come to this one, this is the kind of summary of that particular one. Okay? So इस तरीके से I have designed or I have created so like I have tried to cover each and every single subtopic of that particular one. Okay? So now few areas I'll give you homework. Like these are the basic things you can make your understanding and all. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा आप लोग एक्टिव रहिएगा एक हफ्ता आपका, and you have to participate well in all. ठीक है, so now key factors underlying the expansion of retail banking sector in India. So there can be a question आपका statement based. What are the key factors of the for the growth of retail banking in India, or for the expansion of retail banking in India? So they are generally categorized as these one. Okay? So basically, like we can say, younger cohort in the India are increasingly leverage credit, like peoples they are taking loan, or like even we have a like maximum youth in our country, and they just start earning things, and also obviously they are entering to the banking phases, and they generally comes under the classes of upper masses, and they use these kind of things. Retail loans disbursed distributed risk profile for the to mitigate the concentration risk. Retail participation is must for our banks, so that's why the importance of this. Fintech and digital tools have democratized access to the banking system. Lower lending rates have reduced EMIs and enhanced credit affordability. Retail banking is a full spectrum activity involving both liability and deposit. Long tenures reduce EMI burden and encourage higher ticket loans. Rising disposable income directly influence the uptake of the retail financial services. Okay? So these, like, you will get the number of statements. So if you go through these kind of things, you will be able to tackle this one. Okay? The good thing about the retail banking is you will see exact question आपका. ठीक है, जो यहाँ पे चीजें आपका है वही चीजें you will see in your आपका examination. ठीक है, PPB sometimes it is bit complicated statements and all, but here in this particular one you are not going to face those kind of problems. 100% you are going to get PDF and everything. Not only PDF, you'll get आपका unit wise MCQs, आपका module wise mock, everything guys. ठीक है, टेंशन नहीं लेना कि PDF मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. Just ping me on Telegram if you face any difficulty and all. ठीक है, because these 7 days are very important, especially for those who need आपका 10 marks above, 12 marks above, or others. Okay? So we have two type of one is mass retail banking, another one is class. So basically overall retail banking is classified between these two, and so many times they'll ask you question around this particular one. Even it is for half marks, but they are going to ask one question about this particular one. Okay? So it involves standardized product आपका for masses like saving accounts or normal FD and others. Okay? And classes आपका it offer customized product for the niche market segment like high net worth individuals or the other classification based it can be. ठीक है, so these are some features आपका characteristics of retail banking. Please go through these particular one. ठीक है, I'll mention homework here. ठीक है, so there are few things which you have to study yourself. ठीक है, customer centric services we provide through this one. Commercial bank role आपका as a commercial bank. ठीक है, electronic conveniences is very high. Lending aspect आपका retail provide customer loans like credit cards, mortgage and auto loans and others. ठीक है, direct consumer transactions. ठीक है, through the online banking and others. ठीक है, branch centric services are also there. Retail banking offers services like saving accounts, आपका remittance facilities, primary through the branches. Focus on mass market, that is the core of this particular one. Just after this, advantages. So many times we have experienced one question around the advantages of retail banking or challenges in retail banking. These two areas and aspects are again very important one. So advantages आपका effortless demand fulfillments, low risk in consumer loans, and economic revitalizations. We have enhanced lifestyle and diversified portfolios. So these are some advantages of retail bankings toward the banking system itself, and even majorly if it comes to the retail banking, that generally help us in the overall diversification in all. constraint आपका, if it comes to the constraint of retail banking, capital intensive product development, second, this is the one. Technology gap in some areas, still आपका people or the user, they are not that techno friendly. If we compare with the आपका मर्चेंट बैंकिंग और आपका होलसेल बैंकिंग, कॉर्पोरेट बैंकिंग एंड ऑल, ठीक है, कंपटीशन फ्रॉम अदर फाइनेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स आपका, ठीक है, देन वी हैव अंडर यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स एक्सपेंडिचर इज हाई, long term loan challenges and profit challenges also in some, with some product and all, and with the high competitive rates and all, right? So now this is something आपका ये आपका जो पूरा बैकग्राउंड है, हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड, ठीक है, अगेन आई विल मार्क होमवर्क हियर, ठीक है, सो थोड़ा सा इसको एक बार आपका गो थ्रू कीजिएगा, ठीक है. So evolution of retail banking, there can be one question, ठीक है, when we'll come to the unit wise practice ना tomorrow itself, ठीक है, you'll see there will be some question आपका around the evolution, challenges, advantages, और आपका general statement about the retail banking and all. You guys are going to face these kind of thing, and they will be in आपका statement based with bit like you'll get 5 statement on an average for 1 marks and 2 marks question, as we face in a PPB. But the difference between these two is like PPB is that has some sort of आपका legal aspect, or there are so many guidelines, rules, regulations and all, but here it is a general perspective. So general perspective, it is easy to understand, or even if you go through the questions and all, so that's why people score 80, 90 in the, I myself score 81 in this particular one, 81 or 83 आपका, that was my score with a single rating itself, ठीक है. So it is manageable in, or it is doable in this particular one, ठीक है. Morning class timing same आपका, it will be 7 a.m. itself, ठीक है. So evening, morning will do आपका, and I'll provide some things in recording also if anything required apart from that particular one, ठीक है. So historical backgrounds आपका, focus on lending to businesses and corporate for the working capital and project financing, product and services shift, ठीक है. So bank redesign offering as customer need become more diverse, ठीक है. Then emergence of specialized banks, ठीक है. So investment and merchant banks arose to handle the investment related functions, ठीक है. Then आपका business model, ठीक है, so we have different business model that will come, ठीक है. Then we have introduction of corporate and retail banking. Then we have Capgemini report insights, and these are given in your book itself. So please go through this particular one, ठीक है. Retail banking in India, ठीक है. So retail banking in India, again आपका you have to make a readings around this particular one, ठीक है. So retail banking in India, entry of foreign banks, public sector bank, new private bank, impact of IT revolution, technological advancement, economic factors, mass affluences. Then we have untapped potential, shift to bottom of the pyramid, and overall evaluations and all. So please go through these particular one before joining our tomorrow, or before watching your module A MCQs and all. Impact of retail banking on profitability, this will be part of your unit 4 also, and again very important. So impact of retail banking on profitability. So retail banking, that generally help us in so many ways. Majorly we use retail banking for the diversification purposes in our portfolios, asset side or funding side both, aapka, liability and asset side both. The other thing is, something good with retail banking is, especially if you talk about the Indian market, so we have masses, the population is very huge, so if your product is going to work, that is going to make a huge profit for the branch, and we have some sort of standardization in our product. Simple sa you design one product, and that is helping a lot, and you are earning some sort of profit from that particular one. So adoption, to succeed, bank must evolve strategies and develop effective model to maintain profitability. Significance, retail banking is crucial for generating revenue and ensuring profitability goal. Revenue it help retail banking contribute to around 60% of total banking revenue worldwide. So see, you can see the importance of this particular one. Challenges retail bank face challenges like heightened competition and shrinking profit margin, and then we have continued dominance. Retail banking is projected to remain the primary revenue source for the banks in the foreseeable future. ठीक है, so impact of retail banking. So one question can be around this particular one with the multiple statements and all right. हाँ, just हाँ, like you see you have two options, like better कि you can watch आपका videos, ठीक है. See, you if you are comfortable in watching video और आपका reading by yourself anyway आपका, ठीक है, so you have to go through these particular things. See guys, like I do not want to take a chance, like अभी हमने last 15 days we did lots of hard work, ठीक है. Now this is the last week, ठीक है, not even 15 days आपका 3 weeks almost, ठीक है. So now this is the last paper, so I'll suggest कि do not like ये जो लास्ट चांस है ना कि एक सिंगल अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर करना, देन आपका जो 6 मंथ है वो आपका सेव करना, देन प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सीआईबी एंड ऑल, सो देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स व्हिच आर लिंक्ड विद दिस पर्टिकुलर, ठीक है. तो इसलिए 7 दिन में बढ़िया से मेहनत कर लेते हैं आपका, ठीक है, आप भी और मैं भी, और कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग आपका बढ़िया से इसको सॉल्व कर पाएंगे, ठीक है. yes, हाँ, whoever asking this particular one, ठीक है. So require आपका prerequisite for success of retail banking if it comes to this customer protection focus and आपका credit score model. Because these are some areas which is generally one. So customer protection is something regulated component unfair practices, impose penalties for the consumer protection, build consumer trust, and spread authorities, fair market conducts and all. So now like this is your half marks question. This is again your half marks question areas and all. Price alignments आपका, we have pricing alignments, then we have a direct bank dominance and all. So these are very basic one, understandable if you go through these particular one. Challenges, again this is very important one question for half marks or 1 marks you guys are for sure going to face on this particular one. So consumer protection and pricing आपका inadequacy of MIS, management information system, understanding of KYC AML issues, मैनेजिंग रिस्क आपका, ठीक है, देन इफेक्ट ऑफ डिसरप्टिव न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज, देन आपका कंटिन्यूइंग ग्रोथ, ठीक है. सो दीज आर सम चैलेंजेस व्हिच यूजुअली बैंक फेस while we manage this particular section, because we are dealing with masses majorly we are dealing with the masses in this particular one. You do have lots of advantages associated with the retail banking, but if there is a reputation risk in the market, then that is going to make a huge loss for that particular bank. If your ALM is mismatched, that is going to create lots of problems with your liquidity, which will lead to your profitability risk and all. So these are the areas which generally comes under this one. So reason for the growth of retail banking. So very basic one आपका, again I'll mention homework here, like rise of young professionals, this we have discussed earlier also. So with the detailed one. Now scope of retail banking, future trends and all. One thing I that generally want to आपका discuss, having a clear positioning platform. The following are some of the benefit to having a clear positioning platform. Positioning platform is something like that particular product or how we are dealing, what we are serving, our product type or our service type, and there should be a clear cut communication around this, this particular product is for masses or for classes. If we have that kind of things, that generally help banks in the institutions. So please go through these particular one again, that will help you out. I hope this is very understandable. यहाँ पे ज़्यादा challenge होगा नहीं, और PDF is definitely going to help you out in this particular situation. So first unit is all about your introduction of your आपका retail banking things and around surrounding areas. ठीक है? So now we will be coming to our very first unit. Okay, so introduction to retail banking. From this particular unit, you guys may expect like 2 marks question, and very important one, because if you go through your Macmillan book also, with every unit they have explained the retail banking scope, characteristics, or we can say advantages, challenges. Okay? So these are generally areas which are generally part of this particular one. Okay? So if it comes to this one, okay, so introduction, basic feature, advantages, constraint, evolution, आपका prerequisite for success of retail banking, challenges, आपका future of retail banking. These are the subtopics. So one by one, with the help of multiple MCQs, statement based MCQs, we are going to discuss these particular one in detail, right? Very good morning to all of you guys. So quickly join in and do mention into the comment section if everything is fine, and try to answer these particular one. Okay? So now we have done with the your basically the concept summary and all. Yes. So I'm expecting you guys will be able to answer these particular question. So quickly go through the statement. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the evolution of evolution of banking in India? Okay, non retail banking आपका ठीक है. So bank have transformed from being a mere service provider to a one-stop financial solution. So first statement ये है 100% true है. Then second one is आपका intermediation through a post mobilization and lending remain the core function of the banking itself. Retail banking only focus on the high net worth individual. No. So there was one point which we discussed in our concept summary also. The primary target of retail banking is masses. Okay? The major business, like overall business, it is contributed by retail banking worldwide in the banking system is about 60%. And our major target is masses, our masses team. So this is wrong, not only after high net worth individual, it start with the masses, then it went to the classes team. Bank now offer both liability side product like saving accounts, current accounts and all, and asset side आपका loan advances and all. True. Economic prosperity is stimulated by the channeling savings into investment 100% true. Okay? So that means 1 2 4 5. 1 2 4 5 means option A only will be right answer for this particular question. Okay? आसान था question आपका पहला question was very easy. I hope everybody will be able to answer this particular question. Okay? If you have any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay? Clear है ना पहला question आपका? So see, you will see these kind of questions, statement based question or statement driven question. But the good thing is with retail banking is these are like in PPB statement become confusing, but यहाँ पे आपका you'll not face that sort of issues and all. ठीक है? चलो next one guys. Which of the following statement about the retail banking are correct? So we have to find out correct statement about the retail banking. ठीक है? All these questions are generally for 1 mark statement. Retail banking is restricted to providing services only to individual. Completely exclude small and medium sized businesses. No. Again, it also, though the primary objective or the primary business area is individuals, but it do cater services to the small and medium enterprises also. तो ये लोग भी आपका इस कैटेगरी के अंदर आते हैं. This makes this statement wrong. Retail banking services can be offered both local community banks by the local community banks as and as a division within the large commercial bank. True. Retail banking include the provision for subprime loans, mortgage loan and such as credit, auto loans to the customers too. In retail banking, transactions are executed directly with individual consumers, individual consumer rather than through the intermediaries or corporate agent. Again, true. Okay. So correct statement means 2, 3, or 4. 2, 3, 4 means आपका option C should be right answer for this particular one. Correct? Yes. Very good, JP sir. So statement C. The only statement incorrect was आपका statement 1. So while a primary focus, a consumer focus, retail bank can extend to small and medium enterprises also. Okay, as we deal with the regular customers and all. Okay, next one, guys. The major characteristics and advantages of retail banking. Okay, you'll for sure you guys are going to face these kind of question or these statement driven questions and all. And please build a habit to read these particular. थोड़ा सा पढ़ने की आदत डाल दीजिए. And try to answer. So if you build that particular habit for next 4-5 days now, so you will be able to make this particular one possible, and you are going to make a good score in this particular one. Okay? So major characteristics and advantages of retail banking. Okay? So yesterday itself we talk around these particular thing, constraint, characteristics, और आपका challenges और आपका innovations. ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें जिनके ऊपर हमने आपका डिस्कशन किया था. ठीक है, so what will be your correct answer for this one? Retail banking is designed to cater primarily to institutional investors and entities with high volume transactions. ठीक है, पहला गलत है. ठीक है, major focus is masses आपका. When it comes to the major focus, it comes to the masses itself. Second one आपका, it encompasses product across multiple financial verticals including liabilities, asset, payment system, technology-driven platforms, tailored to a broad customer base, which is masses through our career. Services are delivered only through a physical node, not only through physical आपका. So we have multiple delivery channels, physical as well as online. Okay. So this is again wrong आपका. Retail banking ensure risk diversification as it cater to a large number of small consumers, 100% true. So it generally helps us to eliminate the concentration risk in our books, your funding side as well as asset side. Okay. Next one आपका, it allows strong scope for cross selling due to stable and loyal customer relationship through credit risk is well diversified. Credit risk is well diversified as individual loan amounts are relatively small. Okay, so we have in case of like we are giving one loan or we are creating one asset with a company of worth rupees 10 crore, and if it comes to the आपका retail loans, so that 10 crore loans is given to the, let's say आपका 1 lakh people or 1 lakh masses or that particular one. Okay? So this is also correct. So second, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Option D will be right answer for this particular one. So statement 1 was incorrect. Retail banking not for institutional investor or large volume. It deals with the individual and small businesses. Statement 3 is incorrect. Aapka retail banking use both physical and virtual channel service delivery, like ATM. In case of like physical, we have branches. Virtual, we have ATMs or POS. Others, there are so many devices, delivery channels which we generally use in the day-to-day banking itself. Okay, chalo, next question on your screen, guys. If you have any queries or any doubt, also you can mention into the comment section. So consider the following statement regarding constraint in retail banking. Okay? Constraint in retail banking, challenges in retail banking and all. Okay? So first, the rapid evolution of retail banking product can create complications in the IT system. बिल्कुल, it can be आपका ये maintaining branch network for low volume transaction is highly cost effective. No, branches, when it comes to the branch networking, branch they involve lots of cost. So it will not come under this particular one. A sudden loss of public confidence in a bank can trigger a bank run 100% true. So these are two major challenges if it comes to the challenges or constraint. So these are maintaining branch networks for low value transaction is highly cost effective. This is statement itself wrong. Okay? So like when we are going for the branches thing, it will involve lots of cost. So option C will be right answer for this particular one. Very good, guys. See, maintaining branch networks for low value transaction is costly, not the cost effective, right? Chalo, next one, guys. Which of the following statement is true based on the evolution of retail banking and finding from the World Retail Banking Report? Okay, so World Retail Banking Report आपका, so there was one report where we generally discuss around the contribution of retail banking or how this retail banking is evolving and all. So that is generally part of this particular one. ठीक है, correct है? हाँ, very good, very good morning. आपका Kunal sir, we have Tessie, everyone, guys, very good morning to all of you. So now every day, morning and evening, I request to all of you, like either you can watch live or record it, but you have to consume this particular content here, and I'll try my best to serve you बिल्कुल एकदम एक solid content के साथ covering each and every subtopic. ठीक है from this particular one. चलो next one. What will be your correct answer, guys? What will be your correct answer for this particular question? ठीक है, anyone who want to answer this? कल हमने इसके आपका discussion भी किया था. So retail banking emerged as a bank need to cater to heterogeneous customer base. First statement is true. So we have it is not a kind of homogeneous. We have heterogeneous variety and others, and we are dealing with the masses. Next one next statement is investment in merchant banks emerged due to a decline in corporate lending. This is no. The emergence of investment in merchant bankings, that is due to not declining, but there is an increase in corporate lendings and all, or even the investment opportunities. Next one, younger generation are less likely to take uh, recommended banks too. Younger generation are less likely to take, less likely to take debt and recommended banks. So they generally prefer the online things, you know. True. Next one, आपका uh, banks are effectively managing both front end and back end services. ठीक है. True about the evolution of the retail banking. No, I'll not go for this particular one. ठीक है. So front end आपका true, but back end वाला is not part of this particular one. ठीक है. Fintech firms are gaining a popularity due to fast service 100% true. ठीक है. So 135. Do we have 135? Yes. So option B should be right answer for this particular one. Okay, what do you say, guys? Option B should be right answer. Multiple answer for this one. Huh? So there are some reports given in your book itself. Even yesterday also we gone through these particular statement in that concept summary. That's why that become important. See, now we know the importance of the statement things and all, and you have to go through those particular at least once after before watching these particular videos. Statement 2 was false. Investment in merchant banking emerged due to diverse need. False आपका fourth one. Bank focused too much on front end, neglecting the back end. So this was one another reason for the overall evolution of retail banking or from the World Banking reports and all. If you go through that particular report and all. Okay. So next one, guys. Consider the following statement regarding evolution and dynamics of retail banking in India. Now it is about the Indian banking system, and we have to find out the correct statement. Okay. So again, important question, important statement based things in all. So first, the initial retail banking initiatives in India were largely driven by the no, it was not largely driven by the domestic bank. It was by the foreign bank. The foreign banks, those who generally come up with the credit cards or other kind of services, apart from the core banking, traditional banking. So I'll not go for this particular one. First one. So another one is the entry of foreign banks in India in the late 1970s and early 80s introduced hybrid liability assets product and targeted the personal banking segments. Statement 2 is 100% correct. That is kind of a contra to the statement 1. The credit card revolution in India was triggered by the Indian public sector bank. No, it was by private banks and foreign banks. This statement is also wrong. New generation private sector bank in 1990s disrupt retail banking by leveraging technology and retail centric models of business model. 100% true. Then after non-banking finance companies and multinational corporations have recently intensified the competition by triggering the lower end of the customers pyramid. So that is means after lower end of customer pyramid means by fulfilling their basic requirements of credit or as well as the other financial services too. So 245. 245 means option D will be right answer. And this question can be easily eliminated as well. Okay? So please quickly go through the statements, and if you have any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section. Clear है यहाँ तक सब कुछ आपका guys? ठीक है. I hope you guys getting these particular things. So regular habit आपका I'll be uploading these particular PDF on app itself. ठीक है. तो कल मैंने आपका जो concept summary का था वो Telegram पे share किया था, but Telegram पे थोड़ा सा issues होता है, so I'll upload on app itself. ठीक है. चलो next one guys, next question on your screen. Okay. Nobody tell me about the mic things, हाँ ठीक है. So चलो voice was fine ना, ठीक है. चलो. So next question on your screen, please quickly go through the question. ठीक है. Consider the following statement about the development in retail banking in India from 2019 to 2021 purely based on your book content. ठीक है. अब ऐसे question भी मिल सकते हैं. Now will not take any risk because there are many people who require 10 to 15 marks above to clear this particular examination in single attempt. ठीक है. So I'm not going to take any chance in this particular one. ठीक है. क्या होगा correct answer guys? आपका easy question for 1 marks. Who will answer this question? The number of white label ATMs nearly doubled during this particular period. True. से आपका स्टेटमेंट 2 आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड ग्रोथ इन टर्म ऑफ नंबर of card was high, but the transaction volumes is nominal growth or the constant growth. Again, statement 2 is also correct. आपका statement 3 आपका mobile banking uses decline. No, it is clearly stated seen आपका this statement is wrong. So 1 and 2 आपका, that means option A will be correct answer for this particular one. If you'll go for the data also, again, so this is credit card grew by 31.7%, but there was a nominal growth in transaction volumes, because this is catered by the mobile banking nowadays and the other credit facilities. White label ATMs registered almost 100% growth from 2019 to 2011, and the third statement is incorrect because mobile banking which drastically changed in past few years, so that is the one correct है. चलो नेक्स्ट वन गाइस, नेक्स्ट वन बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया, ठीक है. सो कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट रिलेटेड टू सक्सेस फैक्टर और इन रिटेल बैंकिंग, ठीक है. सक्सेस फैक्टर इन रिटेल बैंकिंग. सो यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू फेस लाइक सी दिस इंट्रोडक्शन रिटेल बैंकिंग वाला थिंग्स ना, दे हैव एडेड विद एवरी टॉपिक, ठीक है, इन मॉड्यूल ए, इवन इन मॉड्यूल बी ऑल्सो. So यहाँ से for sure you guys are going to face 2 to 3 marks question from module unit A itself. If you study unit A very like in detail and all na, so you do not have to study this particular one again and again. So just covering all in each and every subtopic of this particular one, okay. So consider the following statement related to success factor in retail banking and we have to find out the correct statement. चलो बताओ क्या होगा correct answer आपका. These statements are very easy, very understandable और आपका manageable, ठीक है. I hope everybody will be able to answer these particular. तो statement 1, efficient delivery mechanism help bank deliver services securely, promptly and cost effectively like services like mobile banking and others. Channel innovation in banking has it has a huge significance in the banking system and all. So आपका delivery channels means आपका it is not only about the physical banking. We do have equal contribution from the online or the remote channels and all. ठीक है, that generally it is saying कि we do have only importance of the आपका physical banking and all. Direct banking include ATMs, mobile banking, email centers and web based model आपका, ठीक है. So statement 3 is आपका basically they generally comes under the direct banking, ठीक है. Product appropriateness means offering the same product to all customers regardless of their need. No, this is not appropriateness. So it should be आपका specific product to the specific customers and all, right? Understandable. Next one आपका credit scoring model help assess the credit worthiness of borrowers using statistic techniques. True. Regulators are increasingly penalizing banks for unfair practices and lack of customer protection. Statement 6 is again 100% true. Okay? So 1356 means option B should be right answer for this particular one. Okay? Option who somebody is asking something. Any update for we are doing module wise revision only, sir. Okay? Raghu sir, we are doing module wise revision only. Okay? So what we will do, we will be covering each and every, like let's say today we are discussing module A, like last night we discussed around the concept summary of module A, and today we are discussing in this session for 2 hours or whatever time it will take, we are going to discuss all the आपका important MCQs from module A. But what we are doing आपका unit wise sequential and all, ठीक है. We have 4 units and this first module is very important because you guys are going to face on an average 10 marks question based on this particular one, and even these things are going to help you in your module B itself. Okay? So tonight at 10 p.m. we will be discussing module B concept Brahmastra series, and tomorrow morning we will be discussing or practicing question around the module B itself. Okay? So this is a module wise revision only, but I want to make it comprehensive so we do not miss any point. All right. So who asked this question? Raghu sir got it. ठीक है. So it's a module wise revision itself. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कुछ और वो नहीं है. ठीक है, चलो बताइए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपका. What will be your answer for this particular one? Anyone? JP sir is saying option C. Let's check. ठीक है. So regarding AI and data science banking, ठीक है. So AI help in detecting illegal insider trading through the anomaly detections techniques. This we have studies in our PPB also, module C आपका, ठीक है, where we generally talk around these particular things, AI and all. ठीक है. Bank use AI based customer analytics to understand behavioral trends and create better marketing strategies too. AI has limited capability to handle unstructured data and therefore is not effective. No, this is wrong. आपका 1 and 2 means option A should be right answer for this one. ठीक है. यादव sir, option A will be right answer for this particular one. Correct है. Statement आपका 3, basically if it comes to the AI, so nowadays we have a huge scope for that particular one. It helps us in our data driven decision making, or else to solve out the basic queries of the customers in the market itself. Okay? So now yes, ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन. हाँ, सो स्टेटमेंट्स, वी हैव लॉट्स ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स, बट आपको स्टेटमेंट्स के बारे में आपका टेंशन नहीं लेना, ठीक है एवरीवन गाइस. ठीक, सो विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट एक्यूरेटली elucidate the key factors underlying the expansion of the retail banking sector in India. So we have given 7 statements as we experience or as we are practicing from our day 1, ठीक है, and we have to find out the आपका correct statement. ठीक है, so what will be your correct statement? So the evolving socio-economic profile of the Indian youth has ingrained a high propensity toward the leveraging personal debt for the consumption and investment. Okay. Retail banking portfolios characterized by the granularity, inherently mitigate concentration risk, thereby exhibiting lower asset impairments ratios compared to the corporate one. True. Okay. Profilications of digital infrastructures, such as unified payment interface, mobile banking app, and ATM networks, has significantly enhanced the retail banking penetration across urban and semi-urban demographics. True. A sustained downward trajectory in benchmark lending rate has rendered retail credit more viable, fueling demand across housing, vehicles, and आपका personal loan. बिल्कुल सही आपका, ठीक है. So it is about the downwards, means there is decline in the overall आपका MCLR or related things in all. Retail banking is confined to deposit mobilization and does not engage in credit. No, it does include in the credit disbursement also. Wrong. Extended loan tenures frameworks, particularly in mortgage finance, have augmented borrowers affordability, thus catalyzing long term retail credit uptakes. आपका true. Macroeconomics indicators reflecting the ascendry of the Indian middle income segments correlates the positivity with the surge in the retail financial product. True. Okay. So apart from statement 5, rest statement seems correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Option A only should be right answer for this particular one. Anyone? Yes. Very good, JP sir. The only statement incorrect was this, because that is, and even that too is very obvious statements and all. Okay. So I hope everybody will be able to understand that one and answer that particular one. Okay.